What's up guys, in this video I'll be giving my opinions on all of the items that have been released along with Update 5 and Pet Simulator 99. So let's just get right into it. So first off, we have the new charms, and we're starting off with the TNT charm. So it's this sort of a red one with the it's like exotic rarity, and if you put it on a pet, it randomly spawns TNT. And as you guys know, TNT is pretty OP. I think it's a very it carries through the areas. So I think this one is definitely a decent one. I'm going to be rating this one a 8 out of 10. The TNT charm, it's a pretty good one. And then I have a lightning charm, which pet randomly spawns lightning strikes to nearby breakables. So this one's also pretty decent. This is a divine charm, so I've seen people use it, and it's not too crazy, but it's a pretty good one. I think I might throw it on par with the TNT charm. I'll give it a little bit better though, benefit of the doubt, to an 8.5 out of 10. Next up, we got a criticals charm, which makes with the pet randomly inflicts critical hits. The thing is though guys, I think this one's not really that useful, like the orange one, as you can see, because of the critical enchantment. You can just put one on and then you have that for all of them. So I feel like having it for one is just kind of pointless. So I'm just going to rate this like a 5 out of 10. I don't really see this one used much, but that's just me. Next up guys, we have the XP charm, which is the purple sort of up arrow one, and this one's going to level up pets 30% faster. So same thing guys. I like levels, they don't really boost the pets too much, but they still, the levels, they do something. Therefore guys, I'm going to rate this one a 7 out of 10. I think that's a fair rating for the XP charm, because I'm not really a huge fan of levels for huges. Not saying that I don't like them, it's just they don't do too much, but they are they give you percentages, so I mean that's not too bad. And then the final charm guys is we have the overload charm, and this one had 2 extra charm slots. So this one's going to be definitely the most expensive one, but I think this is definitely a good idea and a good thing for pets. So I'm going to be rating this one a 9 out of 10. I think this one is a solid sort of charm. I'm actually going to put this up to a 9.5. I think the design on this one's also very great. I think it's the best one out of all of them. Moving on, we have the new enchantments. So we have a large tab enchantment, which increases your tap radius, and this one's pretty good guys. I think this one's it's great. I'm going to be rating this one a 9 out of 10. Because I think this one's it's great. Next up, we have the explosive enchant, which also does it's all right though, because it's explosive, but I'd rather have the TNT charm instead of this. But it's a decent sort of explosive thing. I'm going to rate this one a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a pretty good one. And then finally, we have the magic orb enchantment, which it's like equipping an extra pet. That's all it really is. So do I think it's worth an enchant slot? I don't really think so. So I'm gonna be rating this one a 6.5 out of 10, because I don't know why, I just don't feel like the magic orb enchantment is really useful. Next up, we have the new items. So there's 5 of them, as you can see. Huge potion, and it temporarily increases huge luck by 300%. I think this one's it's all right. I think it's overpriced definitely, but I do think it's decent. I mean, compared to huge hunter, this one doesn't really add too much. So if you have huge hunter, this one's useless. If you don't, then it's pretty good. But huge potion, I'm going to be rating this one a 7 out of 10. I think it's a solid potion. Daycare slot voucher, use this to enroll slots. But guys, I mean, it's not in this picture. I'm going to show one on screen right now because it's for some reason on the leaks. But I think this one's useless because I feel like the daycare doesn't really, I mean, it gives you 30k gems, but what, after 3 hours, so that's not really too crazy. If you, now we have the now that we have the VIP area, and the last area. And then next up, guys, we have the mini chest, which gives you pretty good rewards. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be rating this one an 8 out of 10. I think this one's a solid one for for an exotic. And then we have the party box, lucky, and the party box starts a random event. The pinata starts a pinata event, and the lucky block starts a lucky block event. So the lucky block and the pinata ones, I rate both of them equally a 8 out of 10. I think they're pretty good. They're not too OP now. The pinata, I remember, used to be very much OP. Now it's not too much, but yeah. And then the party box is also a very great idea, and I think the party box is going to be a first 10 out of 10 because I think that is a very good sort of item. Next are the new flags. So we have a shiny flag, which makes temporarily all pets shiny, rainbow flag, which makes all pets rainbow, and then the strength flag, which increases your pet strength by 50%, all of them for 5 minutes. So these are pretty, they're not too great, they're not too crazy. The strength flag, I'm probably gonna rate that one an 8 out of 10 because I think that one could be used, it could be used for it's a pretty decent flag if you put it on. And then the rainbow and shiny ones, those ones are pointless if you have. It's a good idea on paper, but if you put those if you already have a full team of rainbows and stuff, then the rainbow one's pretty useless. So I'm gonna rate the rainbow one a 5 out of 10. Because I don't really need it. But the shiny one, there's not that many people with shiny pets as their best. So the shiny one, I'm definitely gonna throw that up to a 7 out of 10. All right, and next up we have the new fishing rods. So there's 5 of them, and the designs, I think they look a lot better than what they were previously. We have diamond one, and then we have other 4. So these ones, they're pretty good. I'm gonna rate these 5 a 9 out of 10. I think these look pretty great. And the previous 6 ones were also changed, but I don't think that's going to affect the rating. And next up we have the new shovels, but these ones I'm less of a fan. I prefer the older ones, guys, unfortunately. The previous 6 ones were changed as well. That one's not really going to affect it. Well, actually, I think it is, because I don't think a lot of these shovels are actually, they look good. So because the shovels don't really look good, no hate to the modelers who made them, but I'm going to rate these a 5.5 out of 10. Not a huge fan of these. And then, guys, we have the bundle of items, and I think the bundle of items are going to be one of the best ones. I'll rate these 18 out of 10 because they give you a lot of rewards. They give you a lot of rewards, but they're still, they go up in value. They're at 50k. They still maintain it. Well, not 50k. I think it's something lower. I confused it because I have multiple, but to get the gist, guys, they're pretty good. Definitely a 10 out of 10. And then finally, guys, we have secret rooms and a key. So that's going to be part of Rebirth 3, and there's 3 sort of rooms, and I think the rooms, they're pretty good, but they're mostly based on looks. If you can get 2 boots and then a whirl or a rainbow swirl, or you can get a jackpot or something. So that's crazy. But yeah, these are very good additions to the game, and I do think these are definitely good Rebirth 3 sort of ideas. So therefore, I'm going to rate this one a 9 out of 10. So that wraps up for all the items so far, guys. In my next 2 videos, I'm going to be rating stuff like mini games and more other stuff. I think there's mini games, events, and I think there's also going to be machines. So with that, also an exclusive stuff. So that is going to be quite a little bit more. Maybe throughout this whole week I'm going to have stuff. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.